Hey, hello, Goons! My name is Alex. Welcome back to Pokemon Shining Pearl. In the last video, we not only managed to take care of a Galactic Grunt, but we also managed to defeat Fantina, who was the 5th gym leader. Now we're gonna be taking on the 6th gym leader. Oh, sorry. But in order to do that, we need to surf left of the main hub town. And right there, we got a rare candy. Rare candies are pretty rare to find, and you need to do a bunch of mini games in certain games in order to even get a good chunk of them to basically what a rare candy does is that it boosts up your Pokemon's level by 1, and that's about it. It doesn't really do much aside from that, but when it comes to getting your pseudo legendary to those last couple of levels, are those a lifesaver? Trust me. Anyway, so after this gym, we'll then continue a little bit with the story of the game, and I figured, you know what, I may as well just include the whole freaking gym, but I do have problems with it, like a lot of problems. It's like, well, we'll get there when we get there, but so yeah, anyway, you can get well, actually, there is a bit of a side thing that you can do while you're in the town, and that is Iron Island. That is a place where you can get an egg, and it'll hatch into a Riolu, which will evolve into one of my favorite Pokemon, Lucario. Now, the main reason that I put Christy up on the front is because of the battle with Barry right now. After this, we'll have one more battle with him, but he does add at least one new Pokemon to his team here. And finally, some of his Pokemon actually evolve, like his Starly is now a full-on Staravia. Although it still should have been a Staraptor by this point in time, because if you look at the levels, well, let's use the ability stop for a minute. or no, actually, 2 more levels, but it doesn't really matter. Flying Pokemon are meant to be glass cannons anyway, so yeah, just a powerful. Just a Thunderbolt, and it'll go down. Now, I believe okay, so I kept in Monferno. Bleh. So I didn't switch out when he brought in Monferno, despite him having Shadow Claw, which hurts a lot. But well, not again, but Monferno is a glass cannon, much like Staravia, which is a noticeable theme with a lot of his Pokemon. Depending on what type you use, most of his team can go down in like 1 or 2 shots. So, yeah. Oh, sweet. Freaking Molino learned Toxic. That is a fantastic poison type move to have, because Toxic, basically what Toxic does is that it not only poisons the Pokemon that you're attacking, but it also zaps away more health with each passing turn. In fact, it is a viable strategy for certain mons in the game. And of course, he doesn't have a Shining Stone yet, so his Roselia cannot evolve just yet, but he may go to the Iron Islands. But now we have my boy Heracross. I love this thing. Like when I play Heart Gold or Soul Silver, well, mainly Soul Silver, I always feel the need to have a Heracross on my team. I cannot do it without him. Okay, just I can't. He is an MVP for the Johto region. I do not want to hear otherwise. Well, from Gen 4 onward, he's an MVP. But point still stands for either Heart Gold or Soul Silver. Heracross is MVP. And I believe Weasel should have evolved by now. And I actually was not counting on Weasel to solely use a water type attack. But I just wanted to have Melina be in a battle. Because she will be evolving in this video. No joke. But we'll have to wait a bit for that. Just a little bit, not much. Okay, so now that Barry's out of the way, we gotta do two things in the city. One, we need to defeat the gym, and second, when we're done in the gym, we need to head to the library, which I believe is down. No, wait, it's above the gym on the left. But anyway, now let's go over the gym itself. So this is a steel gym, and as far as I'm aware, technically this is the second steel type gym leader in the franchise in terms of timeline. Believe it or not, there is a timeline when it comes to Pokemon, but that's a thing for another time. So, so you're seeing trainers like martial arts, for example, right? Well, here's the thing. This gym is a steel type gym, right? I believe I said that earlier. Now, steel is weak to 3 different types. Fire, which this region is really lacking in. Fighting, which this region technically isn't. And ground, which has a couple of strong candidates. Now, problem with this gym, most of the trainers don't have steel Pokemon. And if they do, it's either a Bronzor or a Steelix. It's nothing else. It's not even a Magnemite. Like I get that there's a freaking electric gym, but you could have added something like Aron, Laron, something like that. But one of the main reasons that I switched into Meridia is because Steelix, while Steelix is a pretty beefy Pokemon, like its physical defense is massive, it doesn't have great special defense, which is why I kept spammed Water Gun. Now, don't get used to Steelix here, because not many trainers have them, and like the trainers here don't even fit in this particular gym. You know, like the black belt should be exclusively to the it should be in the Veilstone gym. I don't mind that there's mine workers. You know, because like that kind of fits. You know, like an iron mine or a steel mine or something like that. But have their Pokemon at least fit the type of the gym. Like, you could fit an Aeron, Lairon, or hell, even an Aggron if you want to go that far. Aggron is a really good Pokemon if you... At least I think so. But anyway, so I did cut past a few trainers after this one, but there is a reason for that. Yes, this dude has a freaking Onyx, which is a rock ground in a steel gym. How does that make any kind of sense? Like I get it. Technically, metal is like an ultra purified rock, essentially, right? Like there's like some kind of a relationship between rock and metal, but it's not. But in Pokemon, that's different. This is not the same type. You know, it's like that would be like if you brought a freaking what's a good example? That would be like if you brought a bug type Pokemon, like let's say Butterfree, for example, into a fire gym. Like, seriously, who comes up with this stuff? Like, and also, it's not like you can't use a version exclusive here, you know, like a lot of people do that. But just anyway, yeah, like I hate the trainers in this gym because they're not consistent with the theme of the gym, which is steel. Most of them mainly have rock types. Or there's just one trainer coming up soon. It's a female ace trainer, and they have a freaking see right here, Skorupi, a bug poison in a steel gym. How the fuck does this make any sense? Anyway, but I did keep this in because I believe Melina evolves. Plus, I also wanted to pad the video out a bit. Anyway, so, a while ago, I promised that I would talk about my experience with Gen 9, right? Which was Scarlet and Violet. Now, thanks to my girlfriend, I have played the game, so my opinions do come from my own experience with the game. So, just bear that in mind. Okay? Okay, so, I like the character creation feature when you officially start the game. I think that's a really cool idea. Oh, here we go. And Emily is evolving, sorry. But anyway, that's a cool idea. I really do like that feature. You know, it gives it a level of like this is really you, instead of picking from a template that you can somewhat customize as the game goes on. And by the way, did you... And I probably should have commented on the fucking... Sorry. So many things, so little time. Anyway, so... actually, I believe I keep the next battle in with Melina, or maybe I edited it out. I can't fully remember, but either way, Melina is a good Pokemon right now, and she will help us out a little bit later with the actual gym match. But anyway, back to Gen 9 for a sec though. I didn't like how the game played. Like, I wasn't a fan of the open world feature because it's so bland. It's so confusing to navigate, specifically with the map, and just I was not interested in anything. Oh, this bitch right here. This bitch had a fucking... Oh, okay. So I do keep this in, just to... She has a freaking Azumarill. That's not even in the same... Like, that is Pumpkin and Jupiter. No! That shouldn't even be here. Sorry, my throat. Ugh. Oh, sorry about that. Anyway, that was Play Rough. It's a pretty powerful fairy type move, but it doesn't really do much, and Azumarill's poisoned anyway, so it doesn't matter. But anyway, I kept that fight in just to show you just how fucking absurd this shit can get here. Like if I was designing this gym, I would go with a complete overhaul. But anyway, back to Scarlet and Violet though. I was not a fan of the story. I didn't like any of the characters, though I did sort of like the side story with the trainer and the dog. I forget their names, but I do remember feeling kind of emotional about that. But either way, and like the gyms do not stack to your level, those gyms are set at a fixed level. They do not adjust to you. So really, you're just left with battling the gyms in a specific order anyway. So my question is, what is even the point in having an open world Pokemon game where you can battle the gyms in any order and still be, I don't know, like, and still be forced into doing these gyms if you want an easier time? Like, that just doesn't make any sense to me. And I just didn't care for the gyms. I didn't care for the Elite Four. The champion is a fucking pushover. And just oh my god, the Pokemon designs in that, aside from a few, none of them are interesting. Like, they barely even looked like Pokemon. They look like parodies of other games, like Fido I enjoy because of the pun, and plus it looks like a cute pastry dog. The Tinkaton line I actually thought was kind of adorable. Annihilate is fucking amazing. And I did like the Salt Rock dude that kind of looked like he was from Minecraft. But aside from that, like, everything else is bull. And even the freaking starters, like seriously, Game Freak. Like, seriously, Game Freak, we know that you're making the internet's job a little bit easier with some of your Pokemon designs, which is fine. But for the starters, could we please just have a quadrupedal starter? If we're gonna make a cat Pokemon or a dog Pokemon, have it be on all fours, for fuck's sake. I'm sick of this. Ugh. Sorry. And I'll stop. I'm sorry. So basically with sorry about that. So the gym leader, right? Now he's not that difficult. Like, The main reason that I lost Hella was because of the sturdy ability. If it didn't have that, I would have won. But, yeah. Anyway, Bastiodon would definitely be the would definitely be one of the tougher opponents because of its high physical defense. And since I didn't have Hello with me, I figured, you know what, I may as well just go for broke and go with Melina. But I think we're coming up on time though, so anyway, if you guys did enjoy the video, please be sure to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel so that way, you know, you can not only help the channel grow, but also hit the bell for notifications. The next milestone we'll be celebrating is 500 subscribers. So until next time, Special Goons, remember, reach for the stars.